you are dialing in from. Thank you very much for joining. This is Tewe Bandele. Welcome to Masterclass with Tewe Bandele. This is Module 13. I'm glad that you're here today. Fantastic. I've seen a lot of people jumping in. And for those of you that this is the first time you're joining, I want to say a very, very big welcome to you. Thank you so much for being part of MCTB from Module 1 up to Module 12, and then now this is Module 13. Thank you very much. I'm not taking this for granted. I'm happy for the love you have towards MCTB. So thank you very much. Yes, it's 5 minutes after 6 o'clock Nigerian time, after 5 o'clock my own time, and I don't know where else you're calling from, but once again, I say a very, very, very big welcome to every one of you. It's really a great pleasure having you here. Okay, so we jump into the show right away, and I can see that my guest is on the show already. I call him I call him boss, I call him brother. Is someone I really, really reverence. It's someone I really, really cherish. It's someone I respect. It's someone I've been following for years, and I've been learning a lot from him, even from the background. And I know a lot of you. I've also been learning a lot from Jimi Tewe. Is so phenomenal. It's someone that has helped individuals, has helped companies to develop, to grow their people. Is a people person. Is a coach. Is a human capacity developer. Jimi Tewe is the CEO of Jimi Tewe Company, which is a human capacity development firm, and the focus is on providing effective people solution to various organizations. He has worked with several organizations, including where I work, Christian Campina. He has been a strong force in this industry that no one, if your company hasn't invited Jimi Tewe to talk to the employees, hey, come on. Then what have you been doing all this while? All right. So Jimi Tewe is an executive and career coach. A lot of you can prove that. He's a certified job evaluator and emotional and social competence intelligence specialist with the A Group of South Africa. And is a member of the American Association of Career Coaches, pardon me. Jimi Tewe is a coach, as I said, and his strong passion is to see emerging careers and businesses grow into an institution. And this has actually given him an opportunity to be known worldwide. He doesn't only coach in Nigeria, he coaches all over Africa and all over the world. A lot of CEOs today have actually passed through the tutelage of Jimi Tewe, okay? And a lot of you also must have been following him on Instagram. He's very, very strong on social media as well, and has been able to use the tools he has to actually help a lot of people. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimi Tewe is a certified member of International Coach Federation, ICF. He's a UK certified life coach. He's a member of the Life Coaches Association of Nigeria. He's a member of the American Association of Small Business Consultants in Texas, USA, and the International Certified Consultant Association, Canada. Without much ado, ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Jimi Tewe. Boss, just say something, then I'll talk about the topic. You can unmute yourself. Yeah. Okay, so just say something to the audience, then we'll talk about the topic of today.
All right, Jimi Tewe, how are you doing? Good evening, everybody. And it's great to be on Jimi Tewe's show. Well done with the consistency, what you're doing over a period of time. And thank you for taking it upon yourself to get people more educated in the area you've picked. I'm very passionate about people, doing well in life, organizations being very productive and all that. And one of the anchors that I take it from has to do with the area of business or finances, which I'm going to be talking about a bit today. So I'm quite excited to be here today, and I'm looking forward to tonight's experience.
Thank you very much, sir. Thanks so much. And as most of you know, he's a very, very busy man. Getting him on this show, I actually give a kudos to myself to say, yes, this is one of the achievements of MCTB. And sir, I want to say a very, very big thank you for granting me this honor. Okay, so what are we talking about today? All right. So let me take you a bit back to what we discussed last week. Last week, we talked about financial intelligence, okay, also, and we focused more. No, last week we talked about financial freedom. All right. So and we focus more on how to create multiple streams of income. Okay, as a 9 to 5, as an entrepreneur, how to create multiple streams of income for yourself. And we started the show with the video. Ubon King was meant to come on the show last week, unfortunately, but as man proposes as well, God disposes, so it didn't happen. So last week we actually had to hold the show. We decided not to change the topic. We only changed the messenger, and we decided to hold the show in his respect. And we pray that God will be with the family. And we started with a 7 minute video of Ubon King when he talked about creating multiple streams of income. And that was really phenomenal. That was an opener for us. And last week we talked about getting multiple streams of income, really majorly through real estate. Okay, so today another king is here, and that's Jimi. We're going to be talking about financial freedom. So, what does financial freedom really mean? I'm going to leave him up to do that. But for me, I think it's just a simple way of it's a path to it's not a path to getting rich quickly. Let me send that message there. So we're not here to sell a Ponzi game, or I mean Ponzi scheme, or telling you you're going to bring money now and make millions next week. No. We're just going to talk to you about how to be in control of your finances, the fruit of your hard work, the sacrifice, the time, the effort, and what it is to put in to be able to get you from where you are today to where you want to become. Okay, that is majorly what we're going to be talking about today. And we're also going to be exposing you to a lot of opportunities through different programs as well, and how you can key into that. Okay, so this is what we do, and I'm looking forward to a great time today. I have my notes because I'm here not just to host the show, but also to learn. So over to you, sir. What is financial freedom, and what is the message you think we need to take out of this meeting today?
All right. Thank you very much. And I think that what I like to do, with anything that I do is I try to check on Google. So let me just go to Google, financial freedom,
That's
and I
fine.
explain why I do this, okay? The meaning. So according to Google, because again, if I ask everybody here, we probably have as many definitions as we have people. And so we have to go to something that we all can at least work from. So Google says that financial freedom means that you get to make life decisions without being overtly stressed about the financial impact because you are prepared. It means you control your finances instead of being controlled by them.
Okay.
Financial freedom doesn't mean that you are free of responsibility of handling money well. So let me go over that again. Number one, it means that you get to make life decisions without being overly stressed about the financial impact because you are prepared. So there are many things that stress a lot of people, from the basics of rent, paying for house rent, paying for school fees, buying a car, buying a house. I mean, for some that's even far-fetched, paying for basic things. So the moment you realize that with regards to the things that you need and the things you want, that you don't have to stress to get them, and I think that you're probably working in the dimension of financial freedom, okay? What that means is that somebody that has a lot of money, maybe earns, and this is the most of us have been programmed to think we are doing well financially when, for example, you have a job and the job pays you maybe £20,000 per month. Now, £20,000 per month is sweet. That is £240,000. Even though they'll collect tax of maybe a percentage of that, you're still going to have like a whole lot left, £150,000. You can buy a house and know that you only have to drop 20% of it. I mean, but you can have £20,000 and not be financially free. You can be earning £20,000 per month, I say that again, and not be financially free. How do I know about that? What I mean by that is that, what if you lost that job? What will happen to you? You are not free. You are not at that position where without a lot of, and please permit me, without a lot of prayer, money is coming. Do you get my point?
Yes, sir.
And yes, you need God. I'll balance that, today, but it's important that you are able to get a real experience. Now, let me say this to you. The worst thing that can happen to anybody is to attend financial freedom seminar, financial freedom conference, read financial freedom book, and not be financially free. That is terrible. And you and I will agree that there are many, 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 many people that are in that category. You've attended conferences, you have gotten financial freedom prophecies. I mean, let's even go spiritual. You have prayed financial freedom prayers, but you are not financially free. Do you get my point? So it tells you that we are many times very excited about concepts, but we don't understand them. And the person that enjoys is the person that understands. That's why Solomon says, with all you're getting, get understanding. The way that we know that you understand it is by your results. And that's why I'm very passionate. And I'll be very frank and upfront with you. For many years, I was operating at a very low level of finances, even though I was popular. You see, being popular does not necessarily mean you understand finances. And so let's even begin to get there. Let me share a quick story with somebody who advises me with finances. This gentleman talked about another man who had done work for an organization, and by the time he left, he had about 200 million naira. My friend is a financial an expert, an investment bank and all that. And so he had a conversation with the guy, and the guy says, well, that I'm in my 60s now, and I don't want to be worrying about money and all that. And you know that many people are worried about their 60s and 70s. Someone say, oh, well, we have pension. I hope you're not a civil servant in Nigeria because they have spent your pension. I can tell you that for free.
That's the topic for another day.
That's another
government has borrowed the pensions.
Yeah, government has borrowed the pension. And I don't know. I mean, government will borrow, they will pay back, but anyway, that's another story for another day. Like
Nigeria.
In Nigeria. Anyway, so you realize that, so this guy had 200 million. So my friend found a government bond that was available at that time at 18% per annum. This was some years ago, not now. Now you don't find those things available in the market. But they found at 18% per annum for 30 years. Let me explain that to you. 18% per annum on 200 million is 36 million naira every year as interest for 30 years. In 30 years, that man will be 90 years old. It means the man will get 32 million naira every single year, all right? For as long as there's a government called Nigeria, he will get 32 million naira, and at the end of the 30 years, they will return his 200 million to him again. That's what it means. So my question is, now think about it. If you had 200 million naira, in case you're in Nigeria, and you had investments that average about 18%, it means that every year, without working, if you only took the 200 million and with good financial literacy, invested it, you would make 32 million naira every year, meaning on the average at every single month, you would have about 2-point-something million coming in, and let me add, without praying. Oh, but Jimmy, we can't put our confidence in man. We have to put our please, your confidence remains in God, but at least collect 2.5 million.
Abi.
Exactly. So one of the things I teach
and so I think that's the difference between a lot of believers in quotes, Christians in quotes,
oh yes,
and unbelievers, because they understand the aspect of money making, and we are praying.
Yes. You know, so I've had to, I've gone through my personal experience. I've had to work with people a whole lot more now, and I'm very passionate about letting people know that one of the plans that God has for you is that you'll be financially free. But I'll tell you something, financial freedom is directly proportional to your degree of financial responsibility. A lot of us had, financial freedom is directly proportional to your degree of financial responsibility. Every one of us are exhibiting currently a certain degree of financial responsibility or irresponsibility. I'm telling you.
Some people are just irresponsible financially.
Somebody said, can we use our Naira to relate more? Okay, I think I've shared the Naira example. Okay, so let me go.
Yes, yeah.
So everybody is. I am more financially responsible in this year than I've been in my last 42 years of my life. Yes. I have
So what
earned a
changed?
lot of money. You can earn a lot of money and be financially irresponsible. You might not even earn a lot of money, but be financially responsible, and it will begin to show itself in the results you generate. I know people that earn 5 million naira and borrow money at the end of the month. Per month, though, 5 million per month and borrow money. Yes. You are saying, what are they doing in their life? You see, life is in phases and men are in sizes. Where they are operating at, all right, requires, because without being financially responsible, you would actually not be able to maximize what comes into your hand. So I tell you that one of the biggest signs of financial responsibility is financial literacy. Then it is now demonstrated in the way that you handle your finances. I tell you, for example, that most people, when they see money, they either see money as what you use to survive. Some people see money as what you use to pay bills. Some people see money as that thing that is given to you that contains your present and your future. The latter part, their mindset is different. So they never spend all their money. Listen to me. If you spend all your income, you are financially irresponsible. Let me increase my volume so that it will affect you.
Please do.
If you are spending all your money, you are financially irresponsible. Don't type it in the comment section. Write it in your notes. Say, as of today, I'm telling you, because I wish now, don't feel bad. For many years, I wasn't a bad guy. I wasn't spending money anyhow. But the truth is that I was not financially responsible. Now, let me ask a question from everybody. And I'd like you to answer in the comment section now. If you have saved, if I've done it, great. But most of us have not done it. But from the first job you got, plus every gift you have been given, plus every money you made by the side, if you have only saved 10% of the money that you made, how much would you have right now? Can you please put in the comment section? Anybody, please.
10% of what we've made.
The first day you started to work, just is subjective. Don't say plenty money. Maybe give me a figure. It's subjective, but let's try that. I want to say in the comment section. I've worked now for did NYC 2002. So I've worked now for 19 years. If my first salary was 20,000 naira per month as a youth corper, then it went to 60,000 naira per month as a youth corper the same year. If I put 2,000 aside every month, 6,000 aside every month, guys, some of you, don't be embarrassed. You see, one of the things also, by the way, of when I know someone that wants to be responsible with their finances, that they don't take their current situation as the end of life. Okay, they are. So when I'm asking you to put it, don't feel bad. I'm asking you, how much would you have saved? Some of you, I don't even type anything, but it's okay. I'll just continue. I'm to help you, but it's only if you're willing to help yourself. So, like, how much would you have made by now? I'd like to see that in the comment section. Now, let's move further from there. So, it is this understanding that lets you know that you can do better with that income. Now, at some point, someone says, Victor says, I haven't been saving, I haven't started working, but if I were to sort my allowance in school and while serving, it's a lot of money. Thank you, Victor. Even if it's alawi and school allowance, many times I wish that when I was young, and that's what I'm trying to do for my children now, that a certain percentage of every income is put aside, not see and spend. Many of us are trained to spend as we see, consciously or unconsciously. Someone says 12 million naira. Do you know that there are some deals in Nigeria that are legit, that can pay you 10% every 90 days? I'm doing some of them, all right? And you pay every 90 days. So if you put, and probably you know about them, all right? If you put 12 million naira into that, every 90 days, hear me, you will get 1.2 million. In a year, you will get 4.8 million naira.
That's information.
This is what, so Emmanuel says 7 million. Put 7 million naira into that thing, you will get 700K every quarter. At the end of the year, you get 2.8, you will still have your 7 million. Guys, financial responsibility is key. Forget multiple streams of income. Many people are looking for multiple streams of income to add to their bad financial irresponsibility. That's the problem. You see, you are trying to, your bowl is leaking, and you are trying to increase the volume of the tap. It does not stop the bowl from leaking. So what we need to do, and that's what I'm telling from here, before I start talking about multitudes of income, is to deal with the foundation. We have to deal with the foundation. I did not deal with it for many years. I'm just taking it seriously. And sometimes I still struggle, but boy, we fight this one, we win this one. So I want to encourage you. This is a great time I'm doing this. Throughout now, I've gotten, I mean, when I was working in UBA, and I've shared this as testimony, one day I got a bonus because they didn't want me to leave the bank. They gave me 5.5 million. Yeah. And that wasn't bad though. I even bought a car for my wife. But in retrospect, when I've done something different with that money, I blew that money. So yes, many of us celebrate income, but wealth is not just income. Wealth is formed by income, but wealth is more what remains after things have gone out.
Wow.
Hear me. When the Bible says that in old age you'll still be bearing fruit, let me tell you what it means. To be bearing fruit means you are a tree. It means when you are young, you planted trees so that when you are old, you will not have to work. That's what it's saying. It's not saying that because it's your God, you don't be bearing. You see, because to bear money, you have to work. So if you are working at 72, it's because you did not plant trees. You are just eating off people's trees all around. You hear me? So we have to change our ways. All right. So now, having spoken about the foundation, I want you to make a decision. So if you are here, as what I'm saying, if it's hitting you, I want you to in the comment section type, from today, I am going to be financially responsible. Type it here. Anybody that wants to do that, okay? People don't understand why we ask people to do it. It's very important that you acknowledge to yourself what you want to do. It's part of change and transformation. All right. I haven't said that. There is the concept of how money works. Thank you. I'm seeing your comments. And I'm happy for the person who just finished NYSC. What you are learning, oh boy, I wish I knew years ago. But there's no need to cry over spilled milk. It's for the future now. All right. So now hear me. Having dealt with the foundation, it's important to understand how money comes. Money is easy to make. In fact, in addition to what I've typed, I want you to type it. Money is easy to make. I know that as you are typing that, some inside of you say, I beg, please, Job, you know, it's hard though, you know, all this aspire to perspire people. Money is easy to make. Now, I don't have time. This is not a proper program and all that, but usually when I'm doing my coaching programs with people, I ask them, when you think about making money, I'm not talking about spending money, the process of making money. When people say, when people hear, when you think about making money, people think about spending it. I'm not talking about spending. I'm talking about making. So look at how much you currently earn, okay? Then, as in on the average per month. Then look at the effort it has taken to earn that money. Then think about your financial goals and think about how much effort you need to make to enter that. You realize that it seems to most people that making money is a tough thing. Many people don't say it, but many people, so when I say to you, go and start a business, I say, that's a problem now. I don't want to lose money. I don't, you know? And so you want money, but okay, someone says, no, Jimmy, stop talking like that. There's nobody that God cannot lift. Let me tell you what God said I should tell you. God said I should tell you, you have to be serious with money. Hear me.
Yes, sir. You have to be intentional.
Even if you have a job and God wants to lift you up, you are an analyst in a company and maybe in an investment bank, and then that's entry level. Then they now decided God did it. God changed your story. They now made you chief executive officer for a Fortune 500 investment bank. Let me tell you what that means. Let me give you an idea. First and foremost, you stop entering car. You start doing private jet, helicopter, and when you do car, top of the range. Your house. You don't have an apartment. You have a house secluded in the woods. Huh? Are we together? Are you liking it so far? Your monthly income is what some people, when they get it in their own generation, will be happy. But all of that is fine. In fact, on Sunday you go to church, praise the Lord. But see what God has done, and everybody rejoice with you until you get to work on Monday. And you sit down, it's a board meeting, and they say, well, we have a portfolio of about $13 billion, and our client in Russia wants to pull out because the green energy policy that is happening in Uzbekistan is going to affect, you start wondering about this testimony. You will now understand that the reason they are paying you all that money is because of the value they expect you to bring.
From you.
Money
Wow.
is a reward for value delivered. Mark my word, anywhere where people are getting value without working for it, after a while, things will not work again like it used to work before. Including in Nigeria, where people are stealing money. It's not sustainable. I'm telling you. All right? I have my theory about that, but you must understand that money is a reward for the value delivered. It therefore means that if you want more money, you have to increase your value. Now, there are two ways to increase value. Number one is to do it personally, or number two is to create systems that enable you to add value while you even sleep. Guys, I'm working on something called automatic money. I know people that make automatic money. What does automatic money mean? It means whether you don't work or you work, money is coming in. And do you know, with technology today, you can make automatic money. Let me make it very practical. Tokwe runs this program and has recorded everything. Tokwe edits this program. And Tokwe puts it online. And how many weeks have you done, Tokwe?
I've done 12. This is the 13th.
12 weeks.
It's every fortnight.
This 30. How many are you doing altogether?
I wish I can continue if I have the time.
Okay, let's say you do 15. Let's say you do 15.
Okay.
All right. So he now has 15 edited videos, and then he creates a course online on financial, a very interesting topic. And when you see it, you'll be interested in it. Then he runs ads on it, and then he says this program is valued at maybe £200, but you can buy it for just £20. Then he runs an ad on it. Do you know that Tokwe can sleep and wake up, and somebody that saw it in Russia that understands English can pay for it, and money just entered? I call it automatic money. God wants you to have automatic money. The idea of only just working, the idea of only just working is actually, let me tell you, when your money is motion activated, then you have what I call poor money. Let me explain. If you don't move, money does not come. You have poor money.
You have to make an effort before you make money, then you have poor money.
Then you are still at entry level.
You have to also make money. You have poor money.
The money they make versus their effort is not commensurate. That's why many people work in organizations, and I have nothing wrong with employees, but I'm talking about millionaire employees. I'm talking about employees that have enough money to decide whether they want to work in that company or not. You know, people that work with Tesla, and they don't, some of them are not there just because of salary. They are there because of the vision. And that's how you're meant to run your life, by the way. For some of you shouldn't work in the company where you're working in, all things being equal. It is condition that broke the crayfish back. He didn't bend it, though. He broke the crayfish back. Yes. If you had £10 million, you will not resume on Monday. You will be asking God, what is your will for my life? Do you get my point? The reason why, reason why you don't have £10 million is you have not built £10 million. In fact, the way the Bible puts it, it says you will lay up gold as dust. That's the way it's meant to be. Please permit me, if I'm not the best of my faith, I'm just sharing from my heart. And so you must understand that we are, in being financially responsible, we must understand how money works. I didn't know how money worked for many years. I thought I did. But one of the signs you know that you don't know how money works is that you don't have enough money regularly. Let me say that again. If you don't have enough money from what you need to do with your life regularly, you don't understand how money works. Because understanding is not being able to recite the definition of something. It is proof in your life. What you are not
producing, you still have to go borrow. You still have to go ask people for money.
Exactly. Let me say that again. Whatever you're not producing consistently, you don't understand. you are a flash in the pan. Once in a while, you have big miracles. Someone says, oh God, I'm trusting God for a 10 million naira deal. There are some people that are writing 10 million naira proposals and they're getting it. Those guys understand that I need a 10 million naira value-based product or service to exchange with an organization or institution or an individual, and that money will come. That guy will make the money faster than you that just believes God anyhow. God, if you have to move anything, nothing you cannot do. No, that's not how God works, really. God can circumvent laws sometimes. Trust me, it does. Don't misunderstand me. But he doesn't do that every time. Go and look back over your life. How many financial miracles have you had? I'm not talking about the one when you are almost embarrassed, though. You are about to change your children's school fees, children out because they are not paying school fees. And then all of a sudden, someone just came and paid. No, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about money you did not plan for that just came big like that. So when we understand these things, our attitude to managing our finances must be better. It must be better. Guys, don't feel bad. I'm just even getting better myself with every single day. And we must keep up with this. All right? So let's move on, because you see, before we know, time has gone, and I really want to take a few questions today. Let's talk about this multiple streams of income. You know, you watched Ubon King's video and they probably shared with you about, you know, the Garden of Eden and about how having 4 streams and everybody must have at least 4 streams of income. And someone said, even if one stream I have, I'm struggling to even keep it. How would I not add another stream to it? You must understand something, and I don't have time to teach every part of it, but you must understand that those streams, actually, the meaning of those streams have different titles. I had this first from Pastor Matthew Ashimolo, that the Euphrates is actually, the meaning of Euphrates is breakthrough. All right? You know, some money that you just get $40 million, boom, but they don't come every day. You don't get $40 million every day. Do you get my point?
No.
So in your finances, you need those kind of money where you get like a major government contract. Do you get my point? Or one bank signed you up to implement one IT project, and you that used to be the staff are now the one that they gave the contract directly to. You need those ones, but they don't come every day. Then there are other rivers that speak about, you know, what's called like daily money, money that just comes every day. Do you know, for example, that if you had a side hustle, if an employee that brought you about 50 pounds every day, in a month, you have done an extra, is it 1,500 pounds? Yes, by the side. So, but until you sit down and begin to think, what can I establish that can bring 30 pounds or 50 pounds every day? What, and let me explain this. Now, that takes me to the formula of money. Look back over your life. There are different ways money comes to you. Number one, money can come to you by stealing. Ask Nigerian politicians, they know that one. All right? But let me tell you about the fall to that equation. Stealing is taking value without adding value. That's why they must do it in secret. All right? Let me add to stealing. Stealing includes Yahoo, every vice that brings money. That is that one. But you and I probably are not interested now. So let's remove that. No. The next way you can get money is begging. Somebody says, no, I'm not a beggar. No, I'm not a beggar. But there are many beggars. Let me confirm to you. If you are always borrowing to pay your bills, you are a beggar. Sorry, oh. Don't be angry, oh.
But that's the truth.
It is true. Because to get that money, you will call, hello, please, can I get 1 million naira for 30 days? That's begging. It's just begging. Corporate begging. Let's call a spade a spade. It's begging. Thank you, Obas. It is. And until you begin to see that now, let me balance that. Oh, does that mean you should not borrow money at all? Hear me. I believe you should not borrow money for your personal needs. I believe you should have enough money to eat, to live, to dress.
And take care of your family.
Those are fun. Take care of your family. I believe you should have that. You get my point? Yeah. Now, I also believe that if I see a deal, an investment deal that can give me 18% per annum, and I see a place I can borrow money for 2% per annum, I will collect the 2%, put it in 80%, and make a spread of 16%. I can do that one. That's not to eat. That one is to multiply. Do you get my point?
Yeah.
Now, don't be too quick to go and be jumping into that, robbing Peter to pay Paul. That That's another level of financial literacy, because for that one, you must understand how you can assess technically that investment. A lot of investment become bad investment because we don't even understand what to look for. When they say fundamentals, you don't even know what is fundamental. That's fundamentally a problem. So
You
many
just jump into it
people,
because
your
others are
friend,
doing.
yeah, I think your friend will come. Your friend name is Body. I hope there's nobody here. Body will just come and say, hey, Jimi, I have a bakery. You know, we're selling every day. We sell like 200K. I want to expand my bakery, and we need an extra 10 million naira. If you give it to us, you know, we'll give you 15%. You carry your whole savings, 5 million, and give Body. Sir, you are not smart.
Put on it.
Because you did not analyze. You didn't call Body. You didn't ask Body any question. The reason you get Body is because Body is a good guy. Good guys go bad. You have to learn that. There are questions you must ask Body, and I see the record that shows, because Body told you how many times Body is just an exaggerator. He told you that 200K that he makes. Learn the books. If you cannot see books, please, when it comes to investment, you always investigate before you invest. I don't care whether it's your twin brother. Please, books. You hear me?
A lot of people have actually
it is when you have seen the fundamentals.
So a lot of people have lost money today just because they got
into
that's
my biggest discovery lately. That's my biggest discovery. Billions have been lost by low level of investment knowledge. Billions.
I've been a victim.
Thank you. So the key is that you must learn how to invest. But let me go back to my story. So we are removing stealing and bad vices. We are removing begging and borrowing for personal needs. The third way you can get money is by gifts. You just went somewhere and thought, I like your face, and just gave you 5,000 pounds. Hey, what a miracle! You just go to church on Sunday, brethren. I want to give God thanks for what God has done. And then you are waiting for the next, and unconsciously, if you're not careful, you'll be waiting for the next 5,000 pounds. That's what will give you again. Everywhere you go, you'll be smiling. Saying, if I smile, maybe they'll give me. If I smile, any rich person you come across, they're thinking, that's a poor mindset. While you will get, like, let me say this to you. When God gives you money you did not plan for, God expects you to be faithful over it. If you don't know what to do with the money, first put the money somewhere. Let it be living, breathing, and multiplying. But most of us, that 5,000 pounds, you blow it and you say that what God did before, he will do it again.
He will do it again.
Go and check your life. The third level, or the fourth one, how you make money is through a salary. Go and check it. These are the ways. A salary. And if you make money through a salary, that's beautiful. Trust me. You know, like I said, as at 2009, I was earning almost 1 million naira per month. It wasn't bad. I was 29 years old. I bought my house and all that as a banker. I had to detour because that's my banking wasn't my forte. I had to move and I had to make sacrifices. That wasn't bad. I know people today that make 5 million per month and they're still broke.
Hello.
Wow. Meanwhile, this is a challenge. This is the only limitation with a salary. Now, I wish I had a salary. I actually run my company and I earn a salary every month. I can't just earn my salary, all right? But I have a salary every month because that's part of financial literacy that I learned also much later. But now, hear me. You must make sure that you can increase your salary every year if you are going to be wealthy. You know, most people did not get a promotion last year. Most people, yes. In fact, most people.
When you talk about increasing salary, are you talking about getting promoted at work and getting a pay increase?
Correct. Thank you, Dr. You have highlighted it. Those are the ways to pay increase, promotion, or a new job. Those are 3 ways. Am I right?
Yeah.
But have you noticed that all of them are not within your control?
No.
That's it.
They're
not within your control. It is up to somebody and God's influence. That's why we pray prayers like the heart of the king is in the hand of the Lord. And it turns, I mean, it's important to pray. Don't misunderstand me. But that cannot be. Now, all of this is one stream of income. And that's the one that comes every month. But every year, you should have a breakthrough income. You should. Do you know, one of my desires, I pay tithe. I said to myself, I want to tithe every day. It's my choice, though, with God, though, not my pastor.
Meaning
to tithe every day means I must earn income every day. If I earn income every day, I can tithe every day. So that goal is driving why I want more money. I want to help people pay for fees, buy houses and cars, and be a blessing to people, pay hospital bills, enter one hospital and say, how much, people that cannot pay, how much in total do they owe? They tell me, oh, wow, it's a lot, sir. I say, how much? And they tell me, it's 110,350,000. And I say, please, what's the account number? And I forward it to them. Financial freedom. Everybody go home. Who said it's God that I should pay for you? And I'll make you meet God. But you cannot do those things if you are broke, sir. You can't do that on one stream. Think about it.
No.
And let me even challenge you. Even if you have one stream, your stream had better be a big stream. I'm telling you. Let me help somebody. In Nigeria, particularly those in Nigeria, hear me. If you are earning 1 million naira per month in Nigeria, you're not doing badly. Honestly, that's what they say. But let me help you from a global perspective. If you are earning 1 million naira per month, it means you are earning $2,222 per month. It means that you're earning about 1,800 and something pounds per month. It means you are saying now times 12. So you are earning under about 20,000 pounds in a year. Tell me, what kind of jobs earn 20,000 pounds in a year?
No.
Very low. So don't bobo yourself that we are doing okay. You are not doing okay. You are doing okay in your local government. The moment you move from your local government, you are not globally okay. So please, I'm saying all of this so that you will take responsibility and understand that when God says, I give you power to make wealth, God says, I want you to be able to print money when you need it. Power to make wealth or to get it is capacity to print the money you want. And that's the thing, really. That's the way I interpret that scripture and all those kind of things. So guys, hear me. All right? We have to take this thing seriously. And guess what? Everybody has capacity for multiple streams of income. Everybody. Just shared something with Temi. He has recorded videos. Who cannot do their own series? Your own is relationship. Your own is marriage. Your own is children education. Your own is health. You can create a series and put it online. Have you not bought something online that you saw online? That's it. You have bought this. The people that you bought from, you know them. Many of them, you do not know them, but they added value to you. Guys, hear me. God designed us to add value to the world and to be rewarded for the value that we give. You want more money? Add more value to more people in more places. I told myself this year, I'm not earning. Naira is the least I can earn. I don't quote my programs in Naira. It's all in dollars. Because dollar is the globally accepted currency. Yes, so I think in dollars now. I don't think in Naira because thinking in Naira can make you poor if you're not careful. So I think in dollars, I earn in dollars. I've earned dollars this week. I've earned pounds this year. I've earned euros this year. And I must keep doing, I've earned rands this year. So what are you earning? Do you know how to earn rands? South Africa. Provide services to those in South Africa. They will pay you with rands. You want to earn dollars? Provide something to people in America. They will pay you dollars. You want to earn pounds? Provide something to people. What are you providing? What is your product? What is your product? So like I said, if you want to have one stream, make it a very big stream. But one of the other ways is to have multiple. I once did a job with a bank in Nigeria, and one of the ladies I met, and she was my wife's friend, so she walked up to me, and then she says to me, you know what? I want to show you something. And she showed me this beautiful pack of chin-chin. Beautiful pack. I said, wow. She said, I want to give you 3. She gave me 3 different flavors. I said, wow, where did you buy it? She says, no, I make it. I said, what? You make it? She says, actually, I'm not that makes it. My mother makes them. I only package it. She said, do you know that this year, this was 2017. Yes, or 2018. I think 17. She said, this year alone, and this was middle of the year, she had made over 4 million naira selling chin-chin.
Wow. Wow.
Meanwhile, you say that you don't have
4 million naira.
Bitcoin. Yeah, so there's Bitcoin. Now, please, before the coin bites you, understand Bitcoin. Oh, that is, there is real Bitcoin and Ponzi Bitcoin. A lot of people are getting into Bitcoin with the Ponzi scheme mindset. And it is just a matter of time. Let me tell you what is driving the price of Bitcoin up. It's not fundamentals. No. In fact, you know the shocking revelation, an investment banker did an analysis and found that the second highest investor in Bitcoin, the volume came from Nigeria. The moment I had I became extra cautious. Yes.
Something
It's not from
tricky.
other countries, though, from Nigeria. So when you see that, you need to understand. Now, it's not only Bitcoin, there are other coins. And many other coins. Do you get my point? And the thing to understand is not just Bitcoin, it's cryptocurrency. That's what you should understand. Because when you understand cryptocurrency, you understand the fundamentals and you can now pick coins. There are other coins that people are making money from. Nobody knows about them. Bitcoin has $40,000 or how many $1,000. That's what you want to enter. Do not send you 0.00001%. It's okay. I said, oh, okay. All I'm just saying, understand it. Don't be a Ponzi scheme person. MMM, Bitcoin. That's what you're doing. There are people making money from shares. Oh boy, I know one guy. He understood fundamentals. There was one Zenith Bank as a match last year was 10 naira. When he saw it, was like never. The fundamentals of Zenith Bank, because Zenith Bank is number one in Nigeria, based on rating and all that. At 10 naira, he bought 1 million units of it at 10 million naira. Within a few weeks, in fact, he told me, he said, I was in Dubai. This was just at the beginning of COVID, March. Yes, within a few weeks, he was in Dubai with his wife. He said he was on the yacht. When he checked it, that it had gone up to 13 naira. He said he sold it. He made 3 million naira, just like that.
Just like that.
Zenith Bank went up to 21 naira per share. It means if you bought it at 10 naira, same last year, same COVID year, everything is upside down. Things are not working. If you are invested,
can I pick you on something? Can I pick you on something? You talked about Bitcoin is not biting us. This is actually the fear a lot of people have today, and they're scared to take such risk. So how do we really get to know what kind of recommendation can you give in terms of advices on how to really spot the sheep from the wolf? What do we need to look out for?
Let's address the issue of fear, because that's what it is. It's fear.
It is, yeah.
Fear, the substance of fear is ignorance. Let me say that again. The substance of fear is ignorance. You are afraid of what you don't know. That's why. So go and know now. Go and study how this thing works. The more you know it works, you the same person, you become more confident. So you are now mastering your fear. Hey, I'm seeing people making money. But this thing, that's how they said this other one. You are mastering fear. You are as a poor person. Go and educate yourself. It's called financial literacy.
That's it.
People don't want it. People just want where they just come and say, there's this thing, no. You know, when I said at the beginning that there's something that you make 10% every 90 days. Some people are planning to ask me that question. Please, that investment you said, it's okay to ask me. But one, yesterday, somebody sent me a design. Let me open that design. Let me read it. I'm coming. Let me read that. This was just yesterday. Somebody sent me a flyer. This is a Greek platform, because that's where it's working now.
Yeah.
It now says standard investment. Hear me, get 50% per annum. Available for 3 months, 6 months. Maximum investment 500K, minimum investment 5,000 naira. People are like, yeah. Don't ask me. Let me say this. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Go and find out by yourself. Then he said, joint venture, get 75% per annum. Maximum investment 10 million. When I sent it, I'm reading it to you. I forwarded it to my investment person. I said, please, I am to analyze it. You know what he said? I will look through their business and model to express my view on them. Before then, one kobo is not in my hand.
That's it.
One kobo will not in my hand. And the person that recommended it, I know her. But I know many people that, and many of them innocently, they promote it. That's the thing. So guys, be careful. Be careful. But don't now be fearful. You have to move on at the end of the day. Yes. And the way to change between careful and fearful is intelligence. That's the answer to that question. All right. So guys,
thank you.
I think that multiple sources of income, shares, let me tell you what it means, really. When I say financial responsibility, it means you are going to be more involved with making money. And that's the thing. People don't want to be involved. People just want to put money somewhere, you multiply and collect it. No. You want to make real money, it's real involvement. People are saying Forex. And guys, I know a guy that's an employee. He made $150,000 in December from Forex trading.
$150,000.
$150,000. I know another guy, on the average, by the end of the year, they had done 800. By the time they did profit and loss, they had made $800,000. He's an employee in a company, but they understand it. You don't understand. Just say all this thing online. Just say put $5,000 here. You should just put 5,000. No, you will pay for a course on how to understand Forex before you enter. And that's another thing. Most people don't want to pay for learning. They don't want to come. If Tewe launches a course now, cryptocurrency masterclass, go, you want to get that money. I beg. But if Tewe comes and says, put money in cryptocurrency, and 10% per second, to be first, number one. Thank God Tewe is not like that. There are many people like that have done carried money and run away to Canada where nobody can find them. Don't be a fool this year. Are you hearing me? So guys, yes, there's so many opportunities. Money is everywhere. That's the other thing. It's a mindset, by the way. It's an abundance mindset. Money is everywhere. And guys, money is coming to me.
Sorry, Oluchi sent me, Oluchi sent me a private message. Oluchi should have sent it to the group. He said, Jesus, this morning Jimi Tewe is calling, can give someone a heart attack.
Maybe I should attack your heart so that your heart can pump faster. You need a heart attack. I'm telling you. Guys, tell me. Even I'm talking, I'm still work in progress. I'm still work in progress. I'm putting money aside. I'm learning how to be faithful in little. I'm telling you. And but I've made up my mind though. I'm not going back. And this is the balance, particularly for people of faith. Because many times we get disappointed financially. But God, didn't you see me when I was going to make that investment? Why didn't you warn me?
Why didn't you warn me?
He had warned you, you will not believe him.
Why?
I'm telling you, you will not believe him. Because your eyes have entered the percentage. You don't have knowledge. And God has says, wisdom and knowledge will be the stability of your times. All right. I can see, how do you subscribe? Subscribe to Monthly Full. You will get good recommendations on foreign shares. All right. Okay, that's fine. So please go there, go and check and all those kind of things, And then someone say, how do you subscribe? Go to Google. Thank you, Philip, and all that. So there are platforms out there. But yes,
just to mention also, what we've done also in order to help people is we've also created a platform where you can get this information. So it's called MIA, My Investment Africa. So at the end of the show, I will just also, it's a WhatsApp group where you can just get this information. It's not going to, at some point, it won't be free anymore, because when you were given information, it has to, it's value that we're given, okay? So this is going to also come on intermittently with different people coming on board to educate us. So we'll talk about that also at the end of the show.
Beautiful. All right. So please, guys, follow these things and learn from them. It means you're not going to just be living anyhow. You have to be very intentional about learning and all that. But I encourage you to make multiples of income. You know the reason why? There's so many things going to happen in the world that some stable things will dry up. Some good people lost their job last year. But some good people that lost their job had some good investments that will bring returns that do not make them pray too much.
And a lot of jobs lost this year.
Oh, yes, a lot more is going to be lost. But I mean, I was speaking to some HR people. They said many companies are still not going to promote this year because they're still trying to understand what is going on. So will your financial destiny now be stalled because of the economic condition? No, that's why I encourage, have a book that I wrote, the Millionaire Employee book, and I tell you that there are 4 kind of employees that I encourage you to be. Number one, what I call a super employee. Super employee is the kind of person that can earn big money. I mean, I know somebody that got a job recently with TikTok. She's earning 70 million naira. I'm telling you, I know her. 70 M. She moved from a lower, less than half of that to 70 million. Yeah, now I'm going to pay that. Do you know my point? That's a super employee. Then there's what I call a side hustle employee. You have a job, but you have a side hustle. But a side hustle is something that you do that involves you. So you're an accountant. That's the example I usually give. You're an accountant in your company, but your company is a fashion business. When they tell you do not have any competing, that policy, do not have any, the business of the company is not accounting, it's fashion. So you can help other people with their accounting. Get 3 SMEs every month. Sit down with them. Help them to do their books. Have one intern that you pay a percentage of the money. They do the bookkeeping. You just do the final thing. Give them monetary report. There are companies that will pay you money every single month for that. If you do 3 clients every month, you be shocked. You're making almost your salary every month. But most people don't know how to leverage. You're an HR professional. Do HR for people and charge a fee. Do you get my point? The third one is the business owner employee. Running, your business is running, whether you're there or not. That's systems-based and people-based. I know people that have businesses that are not there. A friend of mine has a power, alternative power business, where they sell, what do you call them, in Nigeria, all these inverters or solar panel. He doesn't go there. He has a manager. The guy runs, so people reach out to him. He just sends them there and they're implementing. And the money, he says, the money he makes from there, he says many of his basic needs are met every month. He doesn't spend his salary on those things. That's how to live. I'm telling you. Then the last one is what we call the investor employee. The investor employee is the highest, the one that understands how to invest and guys, investment is where you can least effort, you can actually make the most, but you must understand it. Let me stop there.
Wow. Bravo. As I said before, I said I'm not just here on this show today to host Tewe, but I'm here to also learn. He has opened my mind to a lot of things, and I'm sure a lot of you also have your minds and hearts open now. He has actually given me some tips on what I need to do, and guys, watch out for all those tips coming to reality. All right, so now we're gonna take questions for the next 30 minutes thereabout. So please keep your questions coming. And I'll moderate. Just type your questions in the comment box.
There's one question already.
Yes. It says, you mentioned earlier that when your money is motion activated,
yes,
it's poor money. I'm trying to reconcile that with what you mentioned just now about how making real money involves real involvement. Could you please clarify?
All right, beautiful. Let me start. I help you. Even if you have poor money, don't throw it away, please. It's just don't just stay there. So don't think when I say poor money, that's bad money. No. You need poor money, all right? Little money that's coming consistently like that and all. Is that the other one is that the effort required as an investor is minimal. I didn't move. It was Elon Musk that was moving. And as he's moving up. All right? So that's the idea. That's what I meant, Victor, by that comment, okay? I hope that has balanced that out a bit.
Yeah. Thank you very much for that clarity. Someone else says, okay, so you're asking for the WhatsApp group. Let me just clarify. I'm not into investments, okay? What I just do right now is to bring in professionals. So bring in professionals on shares, professionals on stock, professionals on land banking, professionals on land investment, and bring them into the WhatsApp class to educate you. All right. Now I'm getting a lot of blame and say, hey, Tokpa, you're doing this for free. You're doing it for free. This has opened my ears and my heart again. Guys, you may not get this for free anymore. Anyway, I'm still going to give opportunity to everyone that want to be part. Tomorrow, by 8 p.m., we're going to be talking about land banking investment. Okay, real estate investment. And we're going to bring in professionals on that as well. It's information. The decision will be yours to take. So you're not going to hold me accountable when you don't follow up properly. So that is just the link. I'm dropping it here. If you're interested, please join. Okay. So someone said again, let's check. I think there are other questions. Okay, Uluchi has dropped the link. Thank you very much. Someone says amazing session. I put up a question for Jimmy in the chat box. Okay, we maybe we didn't see that question. If you have it again, just bring it on. All right. So guys, if you have your questions, just let those questions keep coming. Jimmy is there for the next few minutes to take your questions, and I definitely believe that he will be able to do justice to all the questions that you have. All right, so I have a question here, bro. So when we talk about really going into investment and multiple streams of incomes and all the likes, how can we do this in a way that it will not affect our life? A friend of mine used to say that in Yoruba they say meaning whatever you eat is what you take, will make you fly or something. And a lot of people say, why should I continue to invest when I've not spent a lot on myself? When I'm an addict investor. Okay, for you to know, I actually invest after my tithe 10%. I invest out of the 90, I invest 60%. I only keep 30% for myself. Right? I've been doing this for the past 15 years. So, and when I was telling this friend of mine, I say, hey, this year, this is what I want to do. Not because I just love to share my vision, but I would just want to encourage him. He looked at me and said, hey, my friend, He's an Ivorian. Said, you are no, where you're not even 50. Why do you want to go into this? This is the time for you to enjoy your life. Enjoy your life, travel everywhere. And when you're 50, you sit down and start thinking about all this investment. That was the last time I spoke with him. that was the last. I told my wife, this is not the kind of friend we want to keep this year. Okay,
Correct.
let's move on. And when I now showed him, I just WhatsApped him about this program, and I was like, yeah, all this aspire to perspire. That's the word he used. I said, I wish you luck. I cannot force you to this, but a lot of people have this idea also that why are we working? We're working to make money. We are working to enjoy ourselves. We are working to fly to Dubai every other 3 weeks, not because you want to go there for business, but because you also want to show your Instagram page that you're a traveler. You want to drive the latest car. I keep telling people, I said, I don't see a reason why I should have 3 cars. One for myself, one for my wife is enough because I won't drive 2 at a time. Okay. But you know some people today that the fleet of cars is their pride. That is the only thing they pride themselves about. So how can you manage and do this in a way that you don't get yourself strained?
Yeah.
And you don't you're not investing and people see you suffering.
Good. I like that. I like that. So again, the thing about it is, I love what you shared. And I hope people can see the value in that. This thing about spending money and enjoying, you're meant to enjoy your life.
Yeah.
But you must understand that there are 2 ways to invest. You can to enjoy your life. You can enjoy your life by eating all the seeds you have. Or you can also enjoy your life by being intentional about putting some aside so you can have more seeds to enjoy later. A lot of people eat all their seed. Every month you earn £5,000, and by the time you pay the council tax, pay this tax, pay this, pay that, you have only £17 left every month. And so you're always looking forward to the next month. God told me something. He said, living like that is living like you're under a curse. He said, under any circumstance, you must never hit 0 in your life. We're all, by the time we sum your life, there's no money anywhere. You are waiting for the next salary. Something's wrong. Even if you don't have money in your account, there must be one money, there's one account that that I can't touch it, but it's there. Now, going beyond that, let me talk about this multiple stream of income. Many people are like the guy that goes to the gym. And when they get to the gym, because they paid, I was like that too before. I enter the gym and I'll see where the big boys are with big muscles, they'll be carrying heavyweight, which I'll go there and we pay the same amount. And that first day, I will carry it actually. When I carry it, I'm like, yeah, in fact, take 1 or 2 selfies. Wow. But it doesn't last 3 days. By the 4th day, I'm on a stretcher, asking myself, why did I carry it in the first instance? So, don't start with 4 streams. You add a stream to what you have. And you build capacity. Then you add on. A lot of people are trying to do 100 things at the same time. Let me explain this to you. There are 2 guys. One of them, apart from his job, has one other stream of income that gives him £5,000 every month. The second one has 7 streams of income that gives him £3,000 every month. Who is better? It's not in the normal stream. It's the water in the stream that matters.
That's it.
So maybe what you want to do is that out of the possible options you have, start with one and do it very well. Find the one that can meet your next level goals. Most employees I speak to don't have a financial goal outside of their annual income. They will tell me,
I wonder, how do you want to get rich with that? How?
Sorry?
I said, I keep wondering, how do you want to get rich with that?
They don't want to get rich. They don't mind being rich, but they don't want. Nobody wants to mean to want to be rich. It will show your attitude. It will show the way you handle your money. It will show. A lot of people don't want to be rich. Every time when we used to do public programs, how many of you want to be a billionaire? Everybody's hand is up. And I ask them a question: the way you're living your life, financial habits and all that, how long do you think it will take you to be a billionaire? The hand will come down. No, you will know the person that is going somewhere with their attitude. You can't be going from Lagos to Sokoto and be on the skateboard. You are not planning to reach there. You are not planning to reach there. You are just looking, you want to be looking good that you are moving. That's all. So please, talking about the enjoyment. Enjoyment is part of life, but it's not all of life. And let me tell you the biggest enjoyment. Can you imagine if for 15 years, you have been saving 60% of your income at an average of 10%? returns every year. You will be spending the returns and you still have your capital. That is real wealth.
That is it.
That's real enjoyment, where you buy your flight tickets from your interest. Not, you don't have to work to buy flight tickets. So you want to enjoy, go that route, not work to. A lot of people, you collect more salary, you pay for your ticket about 3 months. And while once in a while you do that maybe for learning, you don't do that as a lifestyle. You want to buy a suit, you pay 3 months. Something is wrong with you. You know, I don't know you, I can tell you. Something is wrong with you.
Oh, great, great. Well, you've really, so someone also sent me a WhatsApp. He said, Jimi is fingering our brain. He's touching us. We're really feeling him. Yeah, and that's that. Until you get to that level, until you get to that point when you're just tired of your current situation. I do tell people, I said, for those that know me, yes, I have a very good job. I'm well paid. But if you come to me and you say, hey, talk about I need 1 million today, I don't have it. Why? Not because I don't have 1 million, but I can't keep money. I can't just keep something for you. I don't have you in my budget. Okay. but today, if I actually have to get 10 million, 20 million, I know that I have assets. So I keep assets, I don't keep money. And this is what we keep telling people and say, yes, get this information. Someone said, yeah, 60%. Yes, it's a discipline that I give to myself. There was a time I was working in Procter & Gamble in Ibadan, and I decided that I will not even spend out of my salary. And I did not. For over a year, when I make that decision, I said I will not spend. I will spend out of the profits, the income from my investment. And then, see, you don't have to wait until you have that big stream. Your stream of income could be narrow. It's still a stream. What is a stream? It's a water that keeps moving. Okay? It's not. It doesn't have to be stagnant. So then I shared with people last week. When I was working, well paid in Procter & Gamble, but I still opened a barbering salon. I opened a photo studio. I opened a boutique. I had a laundry business. What else? I had a viewing center, and I was still doing this as an employee. So if I have to do that 15 years ago, just imagine what I am doing today. So he talked about investment that could give you 30% of your income by just sitting down. Okay, by just sitting down. So this is what we're going to talk about tomorrow, 8 o'clock Nigerian time. We're going to expose you to also investment that can give you 30% in 1 year. Okay, but as I said, I am not going to tell you this is what you should invest in. No, you're not going to come back to me and say, hey, on MCTB, we were told, oh, it is Forex. Oh, we were told that, no, it is investment into shares. No, I'm not going to do that. We're just going to bring you the information, the wisdom to make use that information to improve yourself and get yourself to where you want to be. It is left to you, and you just have to be intentional about it. Okay. So I have also seen Jimi Tewe is talking about making 100 billionaires employees. Is it billionaires or millionaires?
Already millionaires. Let's start from there. We'll upgrade later.
I am already thinking. So what is this? What is this? Because a lot of people just hear it and they're like, what it that's Yoruba. And I say, they have come again. These guys keep sitting on that stool and saying, oh, they keep mentioning big money. They keep mentioning. I know a guy today, it is just less than 40. And this guy is controlling an inflow on investment of nothing, let's say use Naira, of nothing less than 9 million. In December, he showed me paychecks and told me, talk about this month of December, I made 9 million in Naira. And when he said that, I was like, what? What are you saying? This is my friend. And I said, and I'll be chatting with you. You never share this with me. And he said, sometimes he feels so scared to share things like this with people because he also took that risk. He took risk. This same guy introduced me to land banking 3 years ago. It was a risk. Then I couldn't tell anyone also. But I did it first year, second year, and I see it's working. That's when I can introduce it to people. So you need, but I made just as Jimi said, you need to really go into it and understand it. Don't just go into investment on the surface. If you don't know what it is, don't go into it. You need to understand what it is all about. If you're investing, you need to know where your money is going to. In the wave of 2015, 2005, 2006, all these wonder banks came. I'm sure a lot of us in this room lost money through wonder banks. Why? Because we did not understand what investment is. These people are just collecting your money and multiplying it and paying, using Peter to pay Paul. And you keep putting money in there. If you cannot, there is agro investment, there's shares, there's cryptocurrency, or there's land, real estate. There are lots of this, but you need that information. Okay. So just not to take us away from 1,000 millionaires. What is this about? How can we be part of it?
I mean, I was an employee for 8 years altogether before, and in retrospect, I think I could have done better on my finances. And I realized that out of 10 people, 8 of them will probably be employees. Maybe 2 are business owners or something else.
Yeah.
And so the majority of people are employees, and I find people struggling financially. So I want to help people with their finances, but I realized that maybe the category of people I should work with are more of employees, because most people are run a business. People don't want to quit their jobs. They want to still to make money, and you don't have to quit your job. And so I started working on something last year, and it began to work with a number of people. So this year I decided I was going to create some sort of system where we can work with people to have 1,000 millionaire employees. And so we created a community, the Millionaire Employee Community, and okay, that's it. And with that community, you know, this is still just like Tewe, doing something almost free. So I have an audio book called the Millionaire Employee Book. And the book is actually an audio book, so it's interesting. You hear my voice, you hear the voice of many other, you know, voice actors, but bringing to life all these concepts, fundamentals that everybody must understand. So we talk about the different investment types, what you should know, but it's a conversation, so it's really interesting. But now I said, when you buy the book, you join the community. So the only way to enter the community, you must buy the book. But the other part is that you must listen to the book. And the way we do it is that, like today, for example, if you go to my Instagram page, you'll see that everybody is required to do an exam. Their exam closed by 7 o'clock. So anybody that did not do, I'm going to boot you out. You will buy the book again to come back in the community. Yes, I'm that serious about it.
Yeah.
Now, throughout the year, I have 10 millionaire employees. You know the guy I said I made $150,000 in December, one of the facilitators. You know the guy I said that made $800,000 for last year as a side also, is one of the facilitators. I have other amazing people, 10 of them, all of them are employees, and they're one of the 4 categories I mentioned, and they're all teachers. So every Saturday we have a class, just like Tewe does. So 8 p.m. today, I have a class with them. And we're taking it further. They have classes, we have teachers, and then we have a partnership, because some people also struggle putting money aside. So we have a partnership currently with CrowdInvest, where people are able to put money aside. So if you go to crowdinvest.com, you will see under their platform, Millionaire Employee Tribe. It's actually there. You know, so people in our tribe actually put money aside, because I want people to take baby steps and begin to grow it, you know, eventually. So this is just me. Maybe by next year I'll start charging big money for it. But it's just me wanting to really help people, because tied to every employee is a spouse and children, family. So I can't afford. And we also teach. So what we do is that the 4 quadrants, side also super employee, how to become a better super employee. We have statements that are there. How to run your side hustle. We have that. We have business owner employees. So we have people that are practicing this, and they can teach. Not everybody that knows something knows how to teach. Everyone abroad knows how to teach, and we are doing that for free from January all the way to December. All you need to do is buy the book. The book is just 6,500 naira. Next year, trust me,
only 6,000 plus. Wow.
Yes,
guys, don't dull on this. Don't dull on this. And see, when you keep hearing this or seeing this, and you keep saying, no, okay, go ahead, continue. The same way money is saying like this to you. That is it. It's not a cost. You just have to be intentional. And there's another one, guys. And okay, someone says, yes, Jimi, can someone share the link? But you have to go follow at Jimi Tewe on Instagram, okay, and you will find the link there. Or follow at Tewe Bandele. I'm going to also post that link there tonight.
I'll share the link with Tewe. Tewe can share. I guess there's a way you communicate. So
there's a way. So please just follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is at Tewe Bandele, not Bamidele. At Tewe Bandele is that simple. I'm going to share the link on the Instagram page tonight. Okay, and there's something also I'm going into myself next month. And that is the recalibrate.
Yes, you mentioned that already.
8 days. So Jimi, please tell us about recalibrate. And
okay, so you know, just right now, most people are listening to me, and people are like, "Wow, I need to do this thing. I'm going to be serious. I'm going to be." And you and I know how it is. It's like when you want to go to the gym, you always shout at the beginning of the year. You buy new Nike sneakers, new T-shirts, new shorts, but 3 weeks after, we cannot see your red light. The reason why It's not because you don't want those things. It's just that you are not programmed to do it. Everybody is a product of their internal programming, whether they are conscious of it or not. And so you must understand, there's a story I like to share many years ago about my friend, Tom. I used to work in a company called Richard Consulting.
Okay.
And Tom was senior to me, and Tom used to live, if you know Lagos well, Tom used to live in a place called Bagada. So, and the more money you make in Lagos, the closer you want to live where you work. So he moved from Bagada to a closer place called Yaba on a Sunday afternoon. On Monday morning, left his house and went to work. In the evening, he went to meetings, then he drove home. When he got to the gate at Bagada, he remembered he had moved from there to Yaba the day before. True life story. Question, is it his village people? No, it was his programming. He had driven so much to Bagada that as he went home, the subconscious kicked in and said, we're going home. But the subconscious had not been recalibrated. So he went back to where many people are always excited. They are in Yaba in their desires, but their programming is Bagada. So their experience is always Bagada. So I want to say to you today, guys, recalibrate is meant to work on 3 dimensions of people. Your body, because your body, and if you click the link in my bio, I'll share that with Topper also, and all that. You work on your body. So for example, now, my wife and I sat down, we had a food plan for the month. I am losing 10 kg in the month of February because the fitter you are, the better and more productive you are. Then as so, looking at my board here in my office, I have morning routine, afternoon routine, evening routine. Papa, I don't know if you have looked inside the WhatsApp group already.
Yes, I saw it. I said today. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So it's an accountability program. You need to do something consistently for 21 days for it to move from the conscious mind to the subconscious mind. So I do this for 28 days, and it basically recalibrates. That's what it means. Reprograms you for higher productivity. I can guarantee you that if we do this, it will change many aspects of your life. A lot of desires you are not having is because you are programmed wrong. It's not in alignment with the goals you have. So that's what recalibration really is all about.
Fantastic, fantastic. Guys, I tell you for free, you shouldn't miss this. I'm in this program already. I also signed up for this. You'll meet me in this class. Okay. A lot of people would just say, hey, Topper, how come you've managed this? You grew from becoming like almost a management trainee from Procter & Gamble into Unilever, into Freestone Campina, and today you're a supply chain director for 42 countries. How did you make this happen? Guys, it's all here. It's about recalibrating your mind. And that I'm doing, and I don't really stay on my horse and say, well, I'm there, because I know I've not arrived. Fine, I may have what I feel I need right now, but of course there's still a lot that I need, and I'm going to go for it. Okay, so don't rest on your horse. There's still a lot of opportunities. There's still more money to be made. Okay, legitimately, there's more money to be made. Guys, let's make this money. Let's take this word let's take it in. It's not just about staying in the church and praying all your years. Faith without works, the Bible even said, is dead. So don't try that dead faith. Try the real one with works and put your effort into it. I'm doing a lot of things for free now, and Jimmy just told me, hey, talk about enough of free things, okay? And I'm going to start charging also at some point. Okay, so we've told you about the Investment Africa. We're going to have a session tomorrow. Please join that class. For now, you can join for free because you're in this program today. So Oluchi, please post that link again. Let people join. And MCTB, we do stuff. So I have close to 400 kids today on MC Masterclass. We talk about it. Actually, that's where it started from. That I am mentoring and I'm coaching and I'm working with. So we have 2 WhatsApp groups. We decided to go on Telegram now. We have 2 WhatsApp groups. Samuel, you're raising up your hand, but just put your comments in the chat box, okay? We have 2 WhatsApp groups, and every Sunday I engage these kids in things that can actually recalibrate their minds and help them also to develop their IQ, their EQ, and also develop themselves. And we also do the family show, the family game, which I call the MCTB Hub, where we ask 50 questions in 30 minutes, and we help you to actually create family bonding. I will ask someone from my team also to put that. It's free, to just put the link to join MCTB Platforms network on the group. Feel free to join, and I'm sure definitely you will thank me later. Sorry. So, Sir Jimi Tewe,
thank you.
I'm honored, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for coming on the show with us today. At some point, we had about 85 people on the group. People keep coming in and out. But that's okay. And one thing I know, we're also streaming live on Facebook. One thing I know is that a lot of people have been blessed today. I don't want to sound like a pastor, but when I talk about blessing, I mean blessing. Blessing is not only when a pastor raises, put his hands on you and blesses you. No, blessing is also when you have to take conscious efforts about your life, take such information like what you've heard today, and actually make use of it. All right. So someone just asked, can we have the recorded version of this? Okay, yes, you can have the recorded version. And just hold on a second. I'm trying to look for the YouTube link now. If anyone is there, you can just post the YouTube link. Yes, I have it there. Just a second. Okay, so that's the MCTB YouTube channel. You can go there and access all the last 12 modules. We've had Dr. Samuel Kudayo over here. We've had Bridget Election, the families of elections here. We've had Steve Harris on the show here on Module 7. We've had several HR directors of 2 big companies here on the show as well. We've talked about parenting. We've talked about intentional child caring. We've talked about a lot of things. And next module 14, we're going to be talking about teenagers, okay? And I'm going to have Fina here also with us to talk on MCTB. I have guests already lined up till April. Guys, this is one thing I do for you. So thank me later, okay? And someone is saying, hey, if a colleague of mine puts it, say, how do you have time for this? For me, I take this as an hobby. The few time I have the weekend, I try to use it to add value to you. So thank me later, guys. Once again, if we don't really want to go beyond 7:30, Sir Jimi Tewe, thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming on the show. And for those of you that have kids within the ages of 5 to 10, I encourage you to join the MCTB Learning Hub. Okay, this is the link to the MCTB Learning Hub. You'll be in Group B, and also we're going to start the MCTB mentoring in March. That's the month of my birthday. So I'm going to launch this March 29, which is my birthday, and I'm going to have mentors come in, register, and I'm going to validate them. I'm going to use people to also validate them, and then we're going to bring in kids, children from the ages of 5 to actually 18 thereabouts, and assign them to mentors. Guys, this will not be free. Okay, this will not be free. I promise you. I've learned a lot today. So look out for that. Watch out for that, and keep following MCTB. Any last word from you, Jimi Tewe?
Okay, I'll just type in. Someone's how do you sign up for Calibrate? I'll share the links with you. I'm sending it to your WhatsApp now, so you can for the Millionaire Employee Community and Recalibrate. So you can. I guess there's a way that you pass across the message to everybody.
Yeah, so I pass the information through the MC. So guys, if you want to also get all this information, sign up for MCTB Network. Go on the YouTube. Follow me on Instagram. You will have all this information. Okay, I cannot force it down your throat. All right. But you know what? I'm going to do this. This particular one, I'm not going to wait for MCTB Network. Okay, I'm going to post it right away.
Oh, I see.
This is the link for Recalibrate. Guys, there's a link for Millionaire
Employee Community.
Yes. Go on this link. You'll have all the information you want. Once the Zoom meeting ends, you may not be able to access this anymore. And if you're watching on YouTube, this is one thing that people on YouTube will not get, because you won't see all those chats, unfortunately. You will not see it. So
go to Instagram, click the bio there, and they can actually get it off. That might be
but you know, links in bio changes, okay? But you can always ask me, okay? Just send me message on I'm tempted to give my WhatsApp number, but I won't. But please link through me, and you can also write emails to us on what is it again? On masterclass.tokpebandele@gmail.com. masterclass.tokpebandele@gmail.com. Okay, so please send me a mail. I will respond to your emails. Our website is coming on also on my birthday. We're going to launch it, and then you can have all this information in there. All right. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you
I
too.
salute your courage. I salute your support. You've done this for me pro bono. God will honor you.
Amen.
Thank you so much. We've been blessed. I've been blessed, and I know a lot of people have been blessed. Someone says his book is full. Yes, please go there, reference those notes again, and then make use of it. Don't just write. Don't just attend things like this. Take actions. Be conscious about it. Be intentional about your progress. Thank you very much. Till I see you again in another 2 weeks. My name is Tope Bandele, and this is Masterclass with Tope Bandele. Thank you very much, and have a good evening. Guys, coronavirus is still out there. Please stay safe and live responsibly, okay? Till I come your way again, this is me signing out. Thank you so much. God bless. Bye.